The cell is the basic unit of life. That statement means that it is the smallest unit of life that is capable of showing the characteristics of living organisms. These characteristics of living organisms include excretion, reproduction, respiration, growth and development, and many others. The term cell was coined by an English biologist known as Robert Hooke. This was way back in 1665, that is the 17th century. Now, when observing under the microscope, slices of cork tissue which are obtained from the bark of trees, he noted tiny boxes, structures that appeared like tiny boxes, like this, which he called cells. Because to him, these tiny boxes appeared as small rooms. And so, in fact, the meaning of the word cell, another meaning of the word cell is room. So when observing the slices of cork tissue under the microscope, he was able to see small rooms, which he called cells. And the term cell has been in use since then up to today. He observed other living materials and noted that they were composed of tiny boxes too. Later on, other researchers also noted the same occurrence of tiny boxes in living tissues. This led to the formulation of the cell theory, which states that all living organisms are made up of cells. That is, any living organism has its body made up of cells. Some organisms are composed of only one cell, and such organisms are said to be unicellular organisms, or they are also said to be single-celled organisms. Examples of such organisms include bacteria. Bacteria is a single-celled organism that has a wall, a cell wall, and a cell membrane within which there are cellular materials that carries out the life processes. Another example of a single-cell organism is the amoeba. Amoeba is a single-celled organism that consists of, there's a cell membrane that covers the body, a cytoplasm, and inside it a nucleus. So, all living organisms have their body made up of the cell. Some other organisms' body are composed of many cells. Now, such organisms are said to be multicellular. Multicellular organisms. For example, humans. We are multicellular because our bodies consist of billions upon billions of cells. Another example of a multicellular organism is, for example, the maize plant, mango tree, and even insects. Insects are multicellular organisms. Now, when viewing cells, it's not possible to clearly see them with the naked eyes. So when viewing cells, it is necessary that we use a magnifying instrument, because a cell is a very small structure that cannot be seen with the naked, unaided eye. So to view a cell, a powerful magnifying instrument known as the microscope is required. The microscope enables the viewing of cells, and there are different types of microscopes that are used to view cells.